How can you access the cash you have tied up in invoices? By becoming part of the FloFunder network. This is George, who has just started a furniture business, and today we will be looking at his view of FloFunder as he tries to improve his cash flow and grow his business. FloFunder gives George the opportunity to participate in asset-based financing within a closed, secure and trusted environment within his accounting practice. As a seller within the service, George can unlock and gain access to cash tied up in his invoices. Immediately they are issued. He has already registered with the service after receiving an invitation from his accountant. So let's take a look at what he can see and how FloFunder can benefit his business. After George logs into FloFunder, he sees his dashboard, which shows a summary of his current position. Perhaps of the most interest in the middle of the screen is the status of any cash flow advance requests he has made, and also whether he has any overdue invoices within FloFunder. Overdue invoices incur extra fees, as well as reducing his reputation for future advance requests, so it is important that George tries to get his invoices paid on time. George needs to get some raw materials for his next order, but doesn't quite have the money available right now that he needs. But he does have an invoice ready to be issued for the delivery of his last masterpiece that he can request an advance against. So he creates the invoice in his accounting software. He logs into FloFunder and loads the details of the invoice into FloFunder to see whether an advance would be possible. George confirms the details of his customer appearing on the invoice by finding them in the list from Companies House, and verifies that they know about the bill that will soon be coming their way by attaching a copy of the contract. Towards the bottom of the screen, the estimated cost to George for getting the advance is shown. It looks affordable, so he happily proceeds and agrees to the terms and conditions. Shortly afterwards, George receives an email saying that buyers have been found for his invoice, and if he agrees with the offer, he needs to log into FloFunder and accepts it, which he quickly does. To ensure that it really is George agreeing to the offer, he needs to request a verification code, which when entered forms his part of the agreement to the purchase of the invoice. When the verification code is accepted, all George needs to do now is email the invoice to his customer in FloFunder, and all being well, the cash flow advance will be paid directly into his bank account. A few hours later, George checks his bank balance and the money is there, ready for him to get what he needs to start his next commission. If you would like to know more about the FloFunder service, please visit our website or speak to your accountant.